Welcome back students to chapter 8, Why do organisms reproduce, part 2. In this video we are going to discuss about sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction involves two sexes, namely male and female. Male sexual unit is known as male gamete, while the female sexual unit is known as female gamete. The formation of gametes and their fusion constitutes sexual reproduction. The male gamete is smaller and more active, while the female gamete is larger, filled with reserve food and remains passive. Cell formed after fusion of male and female gamete is called zygote. The process of fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. Zygote divides repeatedly to form a new individual. Fertilization can be external or internal. A gamete is haploid while the resulting offsprings are diploid. Now let us know what is haploid. Haploid has only one set of chromosomes. For example, total number of chromosomes in human being is 46. Half of it is 23. Haploid cells, that is gametes, have only 23 chromosomes. Now coming to diploid. It has two sets of chromosomes. For example, total 46 chromosomes are present in a cell. Example, somatic cells in human beings, and they are called diploid. So haploid means only one set of chromosomes. In humans, number N is represented as 23. So haploid is represented as N, and in human beings it is 23. And examples of haploid cells in human beings are gametes. Diploid means two sets of chromosomes. So in human beings it is shown as 2n equal to 46. 2n is the representation of diploid. All the body cells except gametes are diploid. So you can see the figure here. Haploid means only one set is there. Three different colors of chromosomes are shown here. When it is two sets, it is known as diploid. This picture again shows haploid and diploid. Now let us learn about chromosomes. So here is a diagram of nucleus. Nucleus is having a nuclear membrane. Inside, fluid is called nucleoplasm. There is a small circular structure known as nucleolus. Along with that, a network of thread-like structures called chromatin is present. These chromatins during cell division get converted into chromosomes. Here you can see the microscopic view of chromatin and chromosomes. Now coming to structure of chromosomes. A DNA molecule is packed into thread-like structures called chromosomes. Each chromosome has a constricted point called centromere, which divides the chromosomes into two sections or arms, short arm and long arm. Location of the centromere gives the chromosome its characteristic shape. Specialized ends of a chromosome is called telomere. Prior to cell division, chromosomes are copied and identical chromosomes copies joined together at their centromeres. Each strand of one of these chromosomes is called chromatid. Joint chromatids are known as sister chromatids. Now about homologous pair of chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes are two pieces of DNA within a diploid organism which carry the same genes, one from each parental source. Or they are a set of one maternal and one paternal chromosomes that pair up with each other inside a cell during fertilization. Now coming to types of cell division. There are two types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis occurs in somatic cells, that is normal cells. Meiosis occurs only in reproductive cells. Stages in cell division. Whether it is meiosis or mitosis, these are the stages involved in cell division. First stage interphase, second prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. First we will discuss about mitosis. In the first stage interphase, cells grows, prepares for cell division. This phase is like a resting phase. Next stage is prophase. Chromosomes duplicate and sister chromatids are visible. Centrioles divide into spindle fiber starts emerging from centrioles. Next stage metaphase. Nuclear membrane dissolves. Spindle latches on the sister chromatids at the centromere. Spindle fibers move the chromosomes, and by the end of metaphase, all chromosomes are aligned in the middle of the cell, which is called the equatorial plane. Next stage anaphase. Spindle fibers contracts and pulls the sister chromatids apart. They begin to move to opposite end of the cell. Last stage telophase. Chromosomes reach either end of the cell, nuclear membrane forms again, and the cell body splits into two daughter cells. That is, cytokinesis takes place. At the end of mitosis, the cell produces two genetically identical daughter cells. Next about meiosis. Meiosis takes place in two stages, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. First about meiosis 1. Meiosis 1 has the following stages: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase and then cytokinesis. Prophase 1 starts with a diploid cell. The chromosomes duplicate and sister chromatids are visible. In prophase 1, pairing of homologous chromosomes takes place, and another important process called crossing over also takes place. We will explain about it later. In metaphase stage, homologous chromosomes are seen near the middle of the cell, that is equatorial plane. In anaphase stage, the spindle fibers contracts and the chromosome starts moving to opposite poles. In telophase, two new cells are formed. These two cells are haploid in number because the number of chromosomes has been reduced. Now moving on to meiosis second. The stages in meiosis second are prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2 and cytokinesis. As in prophase 1, chromosomes duplicate and sister chromatids are visible. The cells carrying out prophase 2 are haploid in number. In metaphase 2, all the chromosomes are on the equatorial plane. During anaphase, they start moving towards the opposite ends in both the cells. By telophase, we are having 4 daughter cells formed. All the daughter cells are haploid in number. The chromosome combination in all the daughter cells are different. In prophase 1, pairing of homologous chromosomes takes place. This is called synapsis. During synapsis, crossing over takes place. Crossing over is the exchange of chromosome segments between non-sister chromatids during the production of gametes. Gametes carry combination of genes different from the parents. So that is known as crossing over. Now crossing over results in the production of recombinant chromatids. You can see this in the diagram. These are homologous chromosomes, blue color and orange color. You can see overlapping of the chromosomes here, chromatids, and after that you can see the colors are being exchanged. So this is known as crossing over. So where the colors are exchanged, they are the recombinant chromatids, and where no change is there, they are non-recombinant chromatids. So this is known as crossing over, and when two homologous chromosomes pair, that process is known as synapse. Significance of crossing over. Gametes produced have a new combination of characters. Individuals with new characters are produced. Variation arises and plays a role in evolution. Importance of meiosis. Meiosis is very important for sexual reproduction. It maintains the chromosomes number constant, assures a different genetic makeup for the next generation. Now, comparison between mitosis and meiosis. In mitosis, it takes place in somatic cells, but meiosis takes place in reproductive cells. Mitosis consists of only one nuclear division, while meiosis consists of two nuclear divisions, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Cytokinesis takes place only once in mitosis, while in meiosis it may take place only once or twice. Two daughter cells are formed as a result of mitosis, while four daughter cells are formed as a result of meiosis. Dividing cells can be haploid or diploid in mitosis, while dividing cells are always diploid in meiosis. Now coming to significance of sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction creates a variety of offsprings. Variation is important because it creates individual with new combination of genes. New combination of genes may give useful characteristics such as resistance to disease. More variation in a population, more likely it is able to survive changes in the environment. Now, difference between sexual and asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction involves only one parent, while sexual reproduction involves two parents. Offsprings are genetically identical to the parents in asexual reproduction, while in sexual reproduction, offsprings are genetic mix of both parents. Asexual reproduction involves regular body cells. Sexual reproduction involves specialized cells. Asexual reproduction is quick, while sexual reproduction is slow. Here we come to the end of this video. In the next video, we will discuss about sexual reproduction in plants. Thank you for watching.